It's been a while since I've been able to post a video, been really busy. So I just want to do a quick one. I'm just going to record this on the phone and upload it directly from the phone. This is an Amazon Fire tablet. This is the 10-inch one. I got it refurbed for $35. It's the 32 gig model with from 2021. So since it was so cheap, I decided to pick it up. Didn't know what to do with it, so I decided to just turn this into like an kind of like a offline dollage base thingy. I don't know what else to call it. But to prove that we are using this offline, I'm gonna turn airplane mode on. There we go. So we're offline. So the first thing I had to do is actually I had to install the Play Store, because the Amazon Fire comes with their own store, their own app store, but it doesn't actually have a lot of apps on there. And so I had to get the Play Store installed, and then I installed F-Droid as well, because, yay. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, I installed a bunch of apps. The first thing I did was install Kiwix, which is that guy right there. So Kiwix is basically an offline web browser thing that reads Zim files, which is, so Kiwix is open source, and basically I put an entire offline copy of Wikipedia on here, all of English Wikipedia. So for example, you can click on any of these, and it'll take you to the pages. You can also search. For example, I already did some tests. I searched for Gentoo and Arch. So let's go Gentoo. And then Gentoo Linux. So you see we have images and all of this, all of that page. But you can also, the links in here should also work. For example, if we click on LDAP, that'll take you to the LDAP page, and then if you, click on something else, let's say TCP/IP, that'll take you to TCP/IP page, has images and everything. So that's Kiwix. Next up, I have Organic Maps installed right there, which is like a kind of like a Google Maps thing, but it can be fully offline. It's open source and it uses OpenStreetMaps. So I downloaded the map for all of California, basically. So for example, if I just zoom in to some random place, I don't know oh, sorry, I was not looking at the screen there. So let's say Fresno, right? And I'm just going to pick a random thing in Fresno. What is this? I don't know. Oh, Rising Star Baptist Church, right? So yeah, it's a fully offline map. And you can do navigation too. I'm pretty sure you can offline. So yeah, fully offline. And then next up, I'll just start from the top down. I got Brave Browser. That's whatever. I have Briar installed. Briar is a chat app that can work fully offline. It can use either Bluetooth to Bluetooth, so like two devices with Briar can communicate with Bluetooth, or just Wi-Fi. I don't have the setup yet, but it's it's here, so it's really easy to set up. There we go. Next up, I have, there's Firefox. Jellyfin, that's, because I do plan on using this tablet normally as well. Next up is Local Send. So Local Send is a file sharing app. And this is, all this stuff right now I'm talking about is open source also, by the way. So you're able to send files over a Wi-Fi connection. You don't have to have internet. You just have to have Wi-Fi. Like a hotspot or whatever, and you'll be able to send files. Next up, we have Meshtastic, which, if you don't know what Meshtastic is it's a LoRa-based messaging system, I guess. But you do have to have like physical hardware. So you have to have a Meshtastic node. I have like 6 or 7 of them. So that lets you communicate over relatively long distances using, in the United States, it's 915 megahertz. It's also fully encrypted. If you want it to be, you have to set up the encryption yourself, but it's really easy to do. I have the normal, I have Molvad VPN, I have NetBird, Orbit, which actually works with Tor browser, and Tailscale. That, like I said, I'm going to use this tablet normally as well. I also have SDR Touch, so I can attach an SDR with a dongle here, and I'll be able to listen to radio on this thing. And then finally, I have SimpleX, which is a secure encrypted chat app. So it's like Signal, but better. Fight me, I don't give a shit. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give a quick overview of what I got on here. And I have an 100 gig SD card in order to fit the Wikipedia files. The Wikipedia thing is like about 100 something, like 120 gigs, something like that. So that pretty much takes up all of the SD card. I hope to upgrade this at some point to something larger, like a 512 gig or something like that. And then I can put other stuff on there. So like documentation, I can put like the Gutenberg project stuff. That's all I can think of right now. But yeah, so there we go.